Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. Back again. Today, I went and voted, got my little sticker, early voting, okay, here in Texas. It's been early voting all week. I went to a local convention center near where I live. And voting process was real simple. You know, you show them your driver's license or ID. They verify your address. Nothing to it. Nothing major. Okay? No surprises there. My surprise came after I finished voting. And like I said, I was at a convention center. And in one of the other rooms at the convention center, they were having a function of some type, like a collector's... I don't know what they were collecting and selling. Doesn't really matter. There was this old white dude, who was standing outside, and I'm just looking in through into the other rooms of the convention center. And he's got his veteran's hat on, and patches, so this is some sort of military veteran. Old white dude. And he looks at me and he goes, "You just finished voting?" And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, duh, you just saw me walk. Keep it cool. I was like, "Yes, sir, I sure did." And he goes, "Yeah, I'm a lifelong Republican. And this is the first time I ever went to early voting because I thought it was necessary." I said, "Okay." So yeah, we got ourselves Donald Trump, and he's running against this liberal, progressive, safe space, snowflake, minority female. It was at this moment that I was like, oh boy, here we go. This is not going to end well. And he said, and the first time ever I'm early voting, and normally I wouldn't talk about this, but for the first time ever, I voted Democrat. What? So I'm just looking at him, and there was a long, almost uncomfortable silence as we're looking at each other. And I said, "You mind telling me why?" And he said, "Yep. Well, I fought in the war. And I know the type of man he is, and that's what I fought in the war against, is that type of man. And I felt as an American and as a veteran, I had no choice but to vote Democrat to prevent that type of man from getting in office, getting the reins of power of this great country." I tell you what, I was stunned. I was surprised. I was shocked. I did not expect, the way the conversation started, did not expect it to go this way. Okay? So, when you hear about the early voting reports that they have on certain media outlets, and they're saying that Republicans are turning out in record numbers for early voting, keep in mind that they only know the person is registered as a Republican or registered as a Democrat. It doesn't say who they voted for. And in this particular instance, the numbers might surprise you. Keep in mind that, for the record, Lord Voldemort has never won the popular vote. Hillary had 3 million more votes than him, and Biden had 7 million more votes than him. It's just the way the Electoral College works out sometimes. All right? So when you go to vote, which I know most of you will, keep that in mind. Vote, and vote all of those MAGA cronies out. Just vote them out. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm telling you who to vote against. Get those suckers out of there, and let it be known that this type of stuff is not acceptable in America anymore. That includes people like you, Ted Cruz. Anyway, that's my video. I was just shocked, so I thought I'd share that real quick. Didn't really have anything else to talk about. Y'all have a good weekend.